Well, hello there. Welcome back to another video where this crippled, chronically ill train wreck does the best I can and brings you along to see what I can accomplish. The current situation in life health crisis is potential small bowel blockage, but maybe not. Two different doctors say the opposite. IUD now embedded something also needs to be removed, but we have to wait because I can't get in immediately. I also have one of my tooth broke completely, and now I need to get an extraction, but I can't do that for like 3 more days. So my tooth is extremely painful. Woke up with the migraine. I look like a train wreck. I feel like a train wreck, but I took all my meds. They're kicked in. They're taking me from like a 20 out of 10 on the pain scale to like a 6 out of 10, and I can function at a 6. So what we're going to start with is I made homemade lasagna with all of the components from scratch a few weeks ago, and I froze individual lasagnas that I made into my super cubes. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to end up putting them all, however many I can, fit into like a 9x13 casserole pan and cover it and put it in the oven and let it bake until it's done. It's going to take a long time, but we're getting an early start. So that'll just kind of be whenever it's ready, we're all eating lasagna. Okay. And then I put spinach in my dehydrator last night. I need to go ahead and grab that out and get that pulverized and added to my homemade seasoning blend, which is all it is vegetables that I blend and dehydrate and powder. And I put my special seasoning in every single thing that I make. So there is hidden veggies and nutrients in all of the foods because we have food aversions in this household, some of us. And veggies are a hard thing for everybody to eat, especially like spinach. If you don't like spinach, you could taste it, right? But when it's powdered and you add just a tiny bit, you don't really notice it, but you are getting micro doses of nutrients. So that's just something a little crazy that I do because I'm neurotic and I want my family to get their nutrients in, okay? So we got to add spinach. Then I'm not sure exactly what else I'm going to do. I have to zest and juice and deal with I bought like 5 or 6 limes because I like to have zest dehydrated and on hand for different treats and cookies and fun recipes that I like to try. So I buy, not like bulk, but I buy, like a handful of lemons, limes, and oranges. And I've already done the lemons and I did the oranges, but I've been lazy and I need to get the limes done. So I would like to get that going today too. So we'll see what we can accomplish, while the meds are working. All right. All right. See, look at that. All you got to do this one-handed is shimmy them out. The cheese and all of the goodness will ooze together, making it like one perfect lasagna. Look at that. This is actually, it has homemade ricotta, homemade sauce, and homemade pasta. And homemade pasta sauce, the ricotta, and the noodles, and the Italian seasoning is a homemade blend, and freshly shredded cheese. I did not make the cheese, the mozzarella, unfortunately, but that's all right. But yeah, so it turns out like this, and I'll try to remember to show you when I pull it out of the oven. This will probably take like 2 hours in the oven, maybe an hour and a half, because my oven is acting up, so it could be 3 hours. We'll eat lasagna today, is the best I could tell my family. So for things I don't buy at the grocery store, I don't buy juice. I do buy soda, and I do buy iced coffee, but I do buy fruit, and I juice it. I make simple syrups. This time we're doing a lemonade, fresh squeezed lemons. This is a triple berry simple syrup. And this is a simple syrup with just a hint of lime. I have been saving my Sam's Club coffee jugs. Take the label off, and they are so convenient because they're like a good shape to stack nicely in the fridge for different options. Like, you know, one being like my coffee, one being this. And then I mix up my own drinks you may have seen on other videos with all my electrolytes and all of my additives and stuff that I need. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make a triple berry lemonade for the kids to have to enjoy since we've been having some warm days. All right, something became more important. Me and Goose had to hang out. So we're doing crafts. Maybe not your typical craft, because that's just who we are. We're making an autopsy creatures. We're starting with this one just because we got some free stuffies. That's what we're doing as cheap as we can. She cut open his guts. And then, of course, I already had these body molds because I'm weird like that. But we're making little organs and things. And we're going to do a couple different ideas. But we have some stuffies and some ideas, and we're just crafting away. All right, look at that perfect lasagna. You can see the little line, so it's easy to kind of cut up and serve. And then I threw together a focaccia that I did roasted onion, roasted garlic, and a little bit of cheese on top. Got it all crispy, and it's really soft and fluffy. There's a piece from the inside. Also Italian seasonings, and then a bunch of butter when it came out. So I'm going to go ahead and serve everybody up. Second. All right, the plans changed because it was just raining too dang hard and flooding and stuff. So we are at the grocery store looking for clearance just because that's for fun. Oh, and let me show you who's along with the ride. Oh, where is he? He's hiding. He's being so good you wouldn't even know. He's coming with. This is what he does. He's a trooper, and Goose is with me. So let's go look for clearance on whatever we can find. True fruit, yeah.